everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, your Dark Knight of Collecting, and I just wanted to say very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and also, more importantly, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I am currently celebrating Christmas right now here at my mother-in-law's house, but I did want to take just a few minutes, speaking of a new year, I did want to talk a little bit about 2019. I wanted to do a recap video. Actually, I wrote down all of my notes here of all the things that we experienced together this last year. As the channel grew, as the audience grew, I am amazed by all the things that we were able to accomplish together, personally, and then also in the community. I just thought it would be fun to kind of go over a recap of all the things that we did together in 2019. By far the biggest thing in my eyes that the channel experienced, and for me personally, is we got to 10,000 subscribers. That is huge. I'll never forget the first time I got to 100, and I couldn't believe that there were 100 people out there that cared enough to watch my content or listen to what I had to say about collecting. It was never my intent to be a video creator. It was never my intent to be a video influencer, but that's exactly what I've become. And as I got to 10,000 subscribers, that's all thanks to you guys. You are the reason why this channel exists. And now we're almost up to 12K, and I hope to get up to 20 and 30 and 40 because of your viewership. And it makes me want to try harder. It makes me want to drive this channel and make it better and give you better and more content. And create new ways to give you that content. There's lots of video creators out there that are amazing, and the fact that you come to mine is, again, I can't thank you guys enough. So 10K was a big deal for me. That was a giant milestone, and I just can't believe that there are so many of you out there that care what I have to say. I'm amazed every single day when I get messages on Facebook that say, Chris, what do you think of this piece, or do you think I should get this? That people come to me and want my advice, that means the world to me, that you guys trust me and that you care. It is incredibly important to me that I am a positive influence in this community. I live that way in my personal life. There's so much negative in our world. There's so much drama and bad things, and some people thrive on that and love it. I don't. I believe in a positive environment, and I believe that this community, you know, outside of the world itself, this community itself has a lot of drama and negativity. People like to pick things apart. I always try to give my positive take on things. Even if there's a piece that I don't love, I always try to find the positive and the good things in it. And I know a lot of you appreciate that you appreciate my honesty, or you appreciate my positivity, and that is what I am here for. That is what I'm going to continue to do on this channel. And again, I feel like you subscribing to this channel, that's what you want to see, and that you appreciate that. So that is going to continue, and I cannot thank you guys enough for being here and supporting this channel. It just means the world to me. So that was a big thing for me, a huge thing for me this year. But I have a lot of other things on my list here that I wanted to talk about. Another big thing that happened to me this year is I got to meet Tara Strong at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City. I'm a big Batman the Animated Series fan. I'm also a big Arkham fan, as you know, and she did Harley's voice, and it meant the world to me to be able to do that. She filmed a video intro for me, so I'm sure a lot of you saw that. If you didn't, you can check out that video. But it was just such a pleasure to meet her this year, and that was just a really, really big deal. And I'm really glad I got to do that because of this channel, so that was really awesome. Another big thing for me is I got to see Sanity this year. I got to see Sanity at Denver Comic-Con, and I never thought I would see that piece in person. I didn't think I would ever own it. I'm thinking about trying to buy it. I've been looking for one. But it sold out, so I don't know if I'll ever get it or not. But just being able to see that piece of art in person was just massive for me, and I absolutely loved it. So that was definitely a highlight this year, to be able to see that piece. Another big thing is we had our 10K anniversary giveaway, and that's all thanks to Sideshow Collectibles. Sideshow has been second to none, amazing. They are a fantastic company. They care more than you guys know. They care, and they want to do right by the fans. I know personally they've appreciated my positivity in the community, and so they gave me a Bane to give away. They gave me a Bane premium format, by far my biggest giveaway I've ever done, and it makes me so happy to know that went out to a collector that appreciated it and wanted it as part of their collection. I'm so glad. I try to do as many giveaways as I can, but to give away that particular piece was just massive for me, and it meant the world to me to be able to do that. And again, it's all because of this channel. And I thank Sideshow so very much for providing some of these items that I give away on the channel, because they do want to give back as well, and they appreciate a good, positive environment that we've created here. So again, thank you guys for that. Another thing that was really big for me or just special to me, is I got to meet a fellow collector in New York City, and that was Tim. A lot of you guys know him from Darth Castle. Just an amazing collector, and that was definitely a highlight this year, that I got to meet him in person and spend just a little bit of time with him. I would have loved to have spent more. I just really appreciate him as a collector and his opinions on things, and so that was really special to me. So I really had fun with that. Another thing we started this year was the Bat on the Budget series. It's important to me, and that I do a lot of like Diamond Select stuff, and also DC Collectibles. It means a lot to me that I can provide some content that's a little bit different, that's not all high-end stuff. I know a lot of people come to these channels for that stuff. They want to see the high-end things, and I'll still continue to do that, but I also want to provide content for people that don't have the extra space, or they don't have the extra funds for some of those pieces. And those videos don't get as many views. I usually get 400, 500, 600 views from those. But those people that watch those videos, I know you're loyal to those, because that's what you collect as well. And so I wanted to provide that content for people out there that can't and won't be able to have those high-end pieces. So I'm really glad that I started the Bat on the Budget series, and that's going to continue. And it's just, again, it just means a lot to me that you guys are watching that content as well. So another thing that we did that was special this year was Rogues Gallery, and I can't believe all the people that have come on Rogues Gallery. I have my regulars like Jeff and Dan and Lawrence, those guys that have been with me from the beginning, and have wanted to be on the show, but we've also had a lot of guest stars, and I can't believe all the people that have come on this year. I have my list again, and I just kind of wanted to thank those people. So we had like Barbara from DCX, and Tim that I mentioned, he came on. Also had George from MCE, and that was really special. I got to meet George in January at Disney of all places when we were vacationing there. George is fantastic, and being able to have him finally on the show was just absolutely amazing. He of course does his geek show, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So I was really glad that he took the time to be on my channel. Also Mr. X from Extreme Collectibles. He's been on a couple times. Amazing channel as well. You guys, I'm sure, know of his content, so if not, definitely check it out. He has a new statue just about every day, so it's amazing. So I'm really glad that he came on a couple times. I also had Jim Mint recently, and that was really big to finally have him on the show. I admire his channel and the content that he puts out, and so that was just a dream come true to have him on there. Rob came on from Red Cup Review. That was really awesome. Jason from JW Statues. Tim from Immortalized in Stone. So these are just all amazing guests. And then we also had some kind of outside of the channel realm. We had Sideshow Susan, or used to be Sideshow Susan. Susan was amazing. Not only did she come on when she worked at Sideshow, but now that she's no longer with him, she still came on the channel, and that says so much about her character. And so I really appreciate that she took the time to come on. That was a dream come true for her to be on Rogues Gallery. It just, I love Susan to death, so that was awesome. Also Jason Wires came on, and that was amazing. Chad Colbank from Tweeterhead came on a couple of times, so that was amazing to have Chad on there. Another giant one that came on, I still can't believe she came on, was Athena Finger, the granddaughter of Bill Finger, the creator of Batman. That was a dream come true to have her on. She said she would like to come on again, so that is in the books. I'm so thankful that all of those people wanted to come on Rogues Gallery and spend the time chatting with the community, and that's all it is just us shooting the breeze, talking about collectibles. So I thank all of those people that came on, and you know, if you come on in the future or want to be on the show, please hit me up. I'd love to have you on, because that meant a lot to me. So anyway, that was really cool. Let's see what else. This year I moved to a new home. That was unexpected. I wasn't planning on moving. It was very bittersweet to leave the Batcave. I still miss that space, but It's been a lot of trial and error coming to the new house, trying to figure out which room to pick, and thank you for coming with me on all that drama. But finally picking a Batcave that I could be proud of, and it's still a work in progress, so thank you guys for bearing with me on that. But it's just been really cool to do that process, and getting to a new home has been amazing. Another big thing that happened to me this year was I got to interview one of my favorite artists, Lee Bermejo. I absolutely love his work, and the fact that he took the time to answer my questions of all things, and he knew that I appreciated his work. He knew I appreciated the Prime 1 statues, and I had Noel, and I'm getting the Bermejo Joker. It just meant the world to me that, you know, sometimes I find that I just literally reach out to them. I contact them and say, hey, would you like to do this? Check out my channel. Would you like to do this? And I'm amazed by how many people say sure. All you have to do is ask, and if they say no, they will. But I've been so amazed and so fortunate with the responses that I've gotten from people like Lee Bermejo. I just, again, I can't believe that he did the interview, and that was just an absolute dream come true. We had amazing featured collectors this year. Tim, I mentioned, he was a featured collector. We also had Christina Rodriguez, Dan Dufault, Victoria Pogan, Natasha Vineyard, Charlie from Bruce Campbell's Chin, and he was someone that influenced me to do videos like this because I used to love his content. And some of those collectors, you know, to be able to see their collection and be able to see and hear about their experiences, that's what it's all about to me. It's not always about the art and the collecting. It's about the people behind the collecting that matters so much to me. So if you want to be a featured collector, again, hit me up on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, because I would love to feature you. No matter if your collection is, you know, if you have 2 little action figures, fine. Or if you have a massive collection, fine. I want to feature you guys because, again, to me, it's about the community. It's about this thing, this positive bubble that we've created together. That's what this all, that's why I do this, because of the community and the positivity that's in it. I absolutely love it, and I love you guys for being positive. We also had amazing event coverage this year from amazing people like Bruna. I tip my hat to Bruna. She's done multiple things for the channel, and also Christian Voigt, also Stephen Lee. There's a lot of people that have taken the time to film content. There's a lot of collectors out there that have taken the time to film guest reviews. I can't get every piece in, but I want to share that with you guys, those pieces that I don't get in that I see another collector get, and so many people have been excited to do it, and so I really appreciate those people for taking the time, like George Raw or Eric. You know, you guys take a lot of time to be able to do those reviews, and I think so many people appreciate those videos. I know I personally do, and I get to live through you because there's pieces that I want, especially like Marvel pieces and things like that. There's pieces that I really want that I know I'm never going to be able to have. So getting to see them through other collectors' eyes, it makes me really happy, and I know it does you as well. So that's really cool. We also got a lot of new pieces in this year. Not as many as I would hoped, but I did want to go over some of those that I did get. I did get the Catwoman, the Arkham Catwoman from Prime 1 Studio. Again, always a dream to have that line completed. I still hope that they do a few more pieces, and I'm still waiting on that Poison Ivy Prime 1. So if you're listening, time's a ticking. We're still waiting on that. But Catwoman from Prime 1 was really cool. I also got the Captain Hook from Sideshow. That was an older piece. It's part of my Disney collection. But again, it just meant the world to me to finally get that piece and at a good price. And I thank Jason Bond in Australia for hooking me up with somebody that was selling it. Again, community. It's all about community and helping each other out. It makes the world so much better. I love it. Also got the Catwoman from Sideshow recently. Oh my gosh, I love these premium formats, and I love that they're coming out with more villains like Scarecrow and Mr. Freeze. That's coming in 2020, so I cannot wait for those to be part of my collection. Also got Huntress from Prime 1, an outstanding statue, a beautiful statue, the Hush Huntress. Can't say enough good things about it. Not my favorite character in the world, but I'm really glad that I got to see her in person and review her, because she is just absolutely outstanding. Mr. Freeze from Prime 1 Studio, my God, what a statue. A dream piece, massive piece. It is just outstanding. second to none quality of as only Prime 1 can do, and I'm just so thankful to have that piece of my collection in 2019. I also got Donna Troy from Tweeterhead. I was able to review her and give her away, and that's all thanks to Todd at Spec Fiction, so thank you, Todd, for that. To be able to review some of these pieces and then give them away, I mean, what is better than that? You know, I wish I could just keep all those pieces for myself, but that's not what it's about for me. It's about reviewing them, sharing that content, and then hopefully giving as many of those away as I can. So again, thank you to those people that have sponsored those things. My favorite statue this year was by far my Batman Hush, and it was a piece that at first I wasn't quite sure about. It had that weird hunch. It was leaning over. In my old Batcave, I had him low, like he was low to the ground. You know, it just didn't look great. So in the new Batcave, I have him up high, and he's perfect. He is absolutely fantastic. He's exactly like he was supposed to be displayed. Now I know that there are some leaning issues with him, but I'm not worried about that because I have it propped up. I've made things so it doesn't happen. But that statue is just absolutely beautiful. So those are all the statues that I got this year in 2019. I've got a number of statues on pre-order. I just did a pre-order video not too long ago. I think that is going to be changing and added to. Excuse me, I'm still battling this cold. But 2019, what a year. What a year that we've experienced together. It's just been absolutely outstanding, and I'm so thankful again that you're along the journey with me. Sorry, I'm really choked up, but again, there we go, now I'm better. I'm just so thankful that you guys are along the journey with me, and I can't wait for 2020. I mean, what a year it's going to be. So many great statues coming out. Sanity comes out, I'm hoping to get one. And so many great pieces. I'm really excited about Poison Ivy from Prime 1. I'm really excited about Batman Who Laughs. I'm really excited about Sideshow Scarecrow and Mr. Freeze. There are so many pieces that I'm really excited about, and I cannot wait to get those in. But anyway, let me know about your 2019 in the comments down below. What was your favorite thing that you experienced this year? What was the favorite thing of all the stuff that we just talked about, what was the favorite thing on the channel that you really appreciated? What was your favorite part of 2019 on Batman Statue Collector, or just in your own personal life? What was your favorite statue that you picked up this year? And maybe what pieces are you most excited to see in 2020? I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for spending some time with me and doing our little recap video today. If you watched all the way through, I really appreciate it. And again, I appreciate the people, all of you out there that watch every video, that care enough to check out this content and care what I say. It just means the world to me, and I'm just forever grateful. I'm forever thankful that we are on this journey together, and I thank you so very much for spending your 2019 with me, and I'm really excited for you to spend your 2020 with me as well. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all of that. Whatever you celebrate, Happy Hanukkah. Again, throughout the world, I thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time. I love you all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys in the Batcave. Merry Christmas.